It's a complicated problem. 30 years ago, human activities were pretty much restricted to coastal areas, and we'd sort of fish and drill in one place, and when we were, done with that, we'd move to another because we could. But now we're sort of running up against the problem of the limits of ocean resources, and human activities are spread all over the globe. So there's a problem here. How do we manage these conflicting human activities and find ways to kind of use ocean resources sustainably? And how do we manage to do things in such a way that we're protecting ocean resources and ocean life like whales? So that's the problem that I'm interested in. And it's something I think people have been interested in a long time, and traditionally the way that we address that problem is that we have government agencies and we have scientists that sort of put together ocean management plans, which essentially boil down to maps that tell us where we can go in the ocean and what we can do in those places. And then they kind of present those maps, those plans to the public and get their feedback. And the problem with that kind of traditional approach to managing ocean space is that it leaves people like you and me and everybody here at WhaleFest and at the Whale Conference out of the decision-making process. Really, we're consulted only after these plans have been drawn up. And oftentimes when those plans are drawn up, we just kind of react negatively. As fishermen, we feel as though our valued fishing grounds are being taken away from us because whales need to be protected. Or as a shipping industry, we're getting pushed around by the conservationists because, there's whales to be protected. And there are a lot of reasons why these so-called stakeholders, people like you and me, industries and so on, are left out of the decision-making process. And one legitimate reason historically has been because this problem of figuring out how we manage ocean space is inherently scientific and technical, right? We use spatial models and computer technology, geographic information systems, to kind of model the consequences of changing human behavior in the ocean, right? So like, what happens if you put a wind farm here or set up a marine protected area there, or what happens if you make ships go here but not there? What are the economic consequences? What are the ecological consequences? How much of an impact does that have on whale conservation? That's a scientific and technical problem.